Oh my God, Europa Park, we meet again. Welcome back to the Europe Tour, guys. We're back at one of my favorite theme parks out there, the legendary Europa Park, which opened in 1975. This place has won the Golden Ticket Award time and time again for best theme park in the world. And while it's not personally #1 for me, it's definitely up there. Home now to 14 roller coasters, including the new Voltron Nevera, which I am so excited to ride. We're gonna talk all about it as we get closer to the attraction. There's also been some other themed areas and rides added since the last time I visited, but mostly I'm just really excited to get back to this place and explore more of it, especially because last time in 2022 I was really focused on getting all my coaster credits in, so I didn't have the time to really explore all of the different areas, and there are so many nooks and crannies around this park. It's an amazing place to explore. Europa is owned by the Mack Rides family. Yes, the same Mack that manufactures so many of our favorite roller coasters, and so often what they'll do is they'll put in experimental prototype attractions in Europa Park. There's only 2 big coasters that are not from Mack, and that's Silver Star, a B&M Hyper, and Voltron Timber Coaster, a GCI wooden coaster. But everything else, they like to do showcases where they show parks what these rides are capable of doing, and that's why Voltron Nevera just goes crazy with all these different elements. It's a huge new attraction, so the hope is that parks will come over, they will experience Voltron, they will love it, and they will put it in their park. And so far, I think that's already worked because we have another one coming to Austria in 2025, another Mack Striker coaster. But yeah, guys, I'm super pumped to be here, and it's not just me at the park today. One of those people, Mr. National Coasters, is back. And you've never been to Europa? I cannot believe it.
First time, right off the bat, looks pretty cool. Are we at Epcot? No, we're at Europa Park. I'm super excited for this day. It's gonna be awesome.
Dave does not have any idea what's going on.
Looks cool though.
This was voted the best theme park in the world 8 times by the Golden Ticket Awards.
I can almost see why from the entrance.
So, what's so cool about Europa is they have all of these themed areas dedicated to certain countries, as big as Russia and as small as Luxembourg. And this area is the German area. Of course, they had to go all out on the main street. It looks absolutely amazing. Josiah, I think you're gonna have a field day checking out all these themed areas. I think you're gonna love it.
Very excited. This park looks incredible. I have nothing to say yet. We'll see.
Where are we going first, though?
Voltron.
Of course.
Brand new coaster here. Very incredible looking ride. Some surprise elements on the ride that I have refused to watch a POV because of. So I am going into this completely blind.
Yeah. Voltron Nevera, it's finally time. My most anticipated coaster of the trip. Tim, are you excited?
Oh yeah, I love this ride so much. I'll be excited for your reaction. It's gonna be sweet.
This is literally just a few months old. The original Mack Ride Striker coaster. No idea what this ride's gonna do, but I know it has some tricks up its sleeve. I know the queue is supposed to be very well themed, and the layout just looks super dynamic. There's so many twists, turns, and versions out the wazoo. I keep saying that. No, it just looks so fun. Dude, are you excited?
This looks awesome. I'm trying not to watch it too much to keep some of the surprises there.
Right.
But from what I'm seeing, it looks really cool.
Yeah, it's super interesting.
That sucks, dude.
While we're in line for Voltron, the Germans are making Josiah drink extremely sparkly water.
It's not even that extreme. Like,
No, it's bad, guys. We already don't like sparkling water.
Dude, it's like a lemon.
I'll try it.
That's disgusting.
Bro.
Oh, it's so bad. Oh, how do you enjoy that?
what you mean? That's like normal.
Oh my God. Whoa, it's actual electricity. Whoa. Holy crap, we are on the front row of Voltron Nevera here at Europa Park. My most anticipated coaster of the entire trip. I cannot believe this. The theming on this is unreal, dude. What a full package. All right, let's see what's going on here. Oh! 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 There's airtime! Oh! That's crazy, what the heck? Whoa! Yeah! Oh my God! It's so good! Oh, it's so intense! Whoa! Whoa! My God! Ah! Wow! Oh my God! Whoa! Woo! Oh my God! gosh, this ride is nuts. I'm so excited. That's just one half of the ride, guys. No way. Oh, turntable. Oh my gosh, guys. This is already so freaking good. Come on. Come on. Oh! Oh! Yes! God! Oh! Oh! Yes! Whoa! What? Oh! Yeah! Oh! Woo! Oh! Oh! My God, Voltron! It's so intense. Oh God, that was amazing. That was so good. It was
flying.
Oh jeez. Voltron Nevera. Oh my God, that was absolutely awesome. So we actually just did a couple rides on that. The first ride was on a shaky train. For some reason, 2 of the 7 trains on Voltron are significantly rougher than the rest. So it did leave a little bit of a sour taste in my mouth. But then the POV you saw was on a smooth train in the front row, and that was absolutely incredible. The forces on this ride are amazing. Namely, the air time is unbelievable. The ride is super long too. And it's just one of the most dynamic coasters that's ever been built in the world, in my opinion. It's a full package too with the theming and everything, but just looking at the layout on its own, I mean, some of these elements have never even been attempted before. That first launch that goes beyond vertical, it's the steepest launch ever built into an inverted top hat. Can you believe that? And that wasn't even one of the highlights of the ride either. Oh my gosh. We're heading right back around and doing it again.
Dude, Voltron was so bizarre. The queue itself, first of all, is impressive on its own. The ride was executed so much better than I could have predicted. The inversions were pretty smooth, very strong airtime, a lot of surprise moments for me, including the fact that we got, I don't know if Mark just talked about it.
No, I haven't yet.
Oh, he hasn't even said it. Guys, we got a swing launch on this thing. Halfway through the layout, there was a train in front of us on the next block, and so we stopped. And we got a swing launch 3 times, which was super cool. Got it all on video. Head to my channel if you want to see the full video. I was filming the entire time.
I was freaking out. I'll put a clip of what I filmed of the swing launch right now so you guys can see how much we were flipping.
It was ridiculous.
Bro, that's, oh my God.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, that's so rare. Oh my God, I'm so happy for this. Okay.
Oh! We are! What? What? It's a swing launch! No way! No way! What? No way!
Yeah, very fun ride. Obviously, we had to hop back in single rider and do it again. Like, it was so good.
Yeah, look at the theming too. I cannot believe the animatronic here is amazing. I love the electricity at the top. It's incredible. This coaster lived up to expectations for me. I'm not sure where it's going to rank yet. It's going to be a hard one to rank because the coaster can vary so much. I mean, honestly, the rough train ride was very disappointing for me, but then I did it again and I loved it. So with that in mind, I thought it was an excellent coaster, but be sure to do it a couple times before you truly evaluate your opinion on it. But overall, it delivered in exactly what I wanted it to, and it gave Europa Park a headlining attraction that it so desperately needed. It was absolutely awesome. One of my personal favorite areas of the park, Scandinavia, represents Norway, Finland, Denmark, and Sweden. And actually Iceland, as you can see by the flag, although they have their own Icelandic area too. That's where you can find Blue Fire Mega Coaster. It's almost insane how big this is. You really don't realize until you're standing right next to it. This is one of the larger GCIs ever built. Opened in 2012, 131 feet tall. Some great theming in the queue, and just an overall amazing layout. This is one of my favorite coasters the company's ever done, maybe the best. All right, it's time for Vote on Timber Coaster. What was previously my favorite ride in this park before Voltron Nevera. It's a very nice ride. Up the lift hill. It's such a surprisingly tall ride in my opinion. I cannot wait. Woo! Oh yeah! Let's go! Oh! Woo! Oh! 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 Oh my God! Ah! Oh! Oh my God! Wow! Woo! Oh! We just got off a Voltron timber coaster for our first ride of the day, and guess what? We just met up with the Germans again.
What,
Timber
again?
Robin. Have you been on this today?
Yeah, I pretty like it, bro. My brain is committed. Yeah, it's running pretty good. Like I like this ride so much. It's my favorite GTCI probably, and it's a powerhouse. Like
Yeah, that was awesome, and we waited like 5 minutes because the single rider was completely empty, and it's still running great. And I hate Josiah for his opinion.
Yeah, so where did he go? Mr. National Coasters was not very impressed.
No, it's fine. I have nothing wrong with it. It didn't do what I maybe expected. I kind of thought there might be some more airtime and maybe some better laterals, but I like the layout and it's really smooth. It is a super smooth ride. They maintain it very well. I did not like it. It's just not my favorite, but I definitely want to try it again in the back row maybe, because I think wooden coasters often ride better toward the back for me.
Absolutely.
So I do want to give it another run, but I did like it for what it is. Guys, behind the scenes Coaster Dash vlogging. That's crazy. We're headed to Arthur now, and we found the Germans.
We're heading onwards to Arthur, a very interesting mock inverted powered coaster. Some may count this as a credit, some may not. I personally do. It's a dark ride coaster hybrid. There's lots of cool theming in here. It's in the Minimoys Kingdom indoor area, which we'll check out in a second. I cannot believe how beautiful this park is, honestly. Like, I remember loving this park for sure, but walking around and getting to really take my time and explore these areas. I mean, we've only been here for about an hour and a half, but I already know that I'm gonna appreciate this park on a whole other level this visit. Josiah, we have a surprise for you. We're actually gonna film inside the bathroom, which is very inappropriate. Sorry guys, click off if you don't want to see dick. You get to pee next to gnomes here.
No. Are you serious?
We just about made it to the ride. Here it is, Arthur opened in 2014. I'm really excited to get on this. I would say past the big four in this park. This is probably my favorite coaster here just because the theming is so impressive. And I love the theming inside here. Check out this indoor area. It is amazing. I can't connect to the theme very much, but it just looks visually impressive for sure. I honestly don't remember much about what this ride does. I'm familiar with the technology, but in terms of the theming, that's where I'm kind of like, I'm not sure what's gonna happen. Oh, they're cute. Nice animatronics. Oh, we're going fast now. Wow. There's so much going on. Oh my gosh. Oh, that thing looks scary. The seat is vibrating too. I have no idea what's happening. Oh, outdoor. Oh, here we go. Whoa! Oh my gosh. Oh wow. And back inside. Wow. Whoa! Wow. Whoa! This is pretty fast over here. We are above the Minimoys Kingdom. Wow. It's pretty wild. It actually has some bits of intensity, to be honest. It's very scenic too. Woo! Oh, I forgot it's interactive too. You have to hit the button to attack this guy. Oh my gosh. There we go. Oh my gosh. This last outdoor bit I remember being pretty intense actually. Whoa! Yep! Ah! Woo! Oh, above the water, stunning. That's so cool, that ride. Arthur's cool, man. I really like the theming on that ride. As much as I can't follow the plot and have no idea what's going on and I can't speak the language, it's super well done theming. And I like the coaster bits too. The outdoor sections actually pull a little bit of force and whip. I like it, man.
Oh yeah, I think that's actually a great ride model. I've ridden like the one at Motion Gate, Dragon Gliders, which I like even more. But you can do so much with this ride model. Like you can theme it so much, and I really like it, especially for a family coaster. This is a great fit for this park. I love it.
It's good, but Dragon Gliders is better.
Yeah.
I really want to get there and ride that. I've heard great things.
So good, yeah.
Wasn't that weird?
I liked it.
It's cool, right?
I thought that was sick. Yeah, that was super fun.
We are about to get on a new coaster for me. Tim, what is this called?
Alpenexpress and Euro-Mir.
Now,
It actually burned down last year, and
correct.
they rebuilt it, fabricated new track, new supports, new trains and stuff. So it's actually a completely new experience. But yeah, let's give it a try. It reopened like 4 months ago or something.
all right, here we go on Alpenexpress and Euro-Mir, the new version. I like the smoke that comes out of the train. It's pretty cool. It is a big front car though, so you won't be able to see too much. Woo! Oh, this is beautifully landscaped.
Oh, nice.
Wow. Whoa! Oh, look at this new theming. They did a great job bringing this back to life. Whoa! Whoa!
Oh, look at the smoke.
Oh my gosh! Oh, this is so smooth too.
Pretty cool, actually.
I really like this, yeah. Whoa! I don't know if this is an unpopular opinion, but I actually might have liked this version of NZN more than the old one. I mean, the indoor environment here is not as cool as it used to be. That was a really interesting part of the park, but I'm still looking forward to checking that out later. And this whole interaction with the rockwork and the theming was great. We're doing Euro-Mir up next, a extremely weird one. This opened in 1997. It was like the prototype mock spinning coaster. And as you can see, I mean, like, what is it even doing? It is just going around these towers and these little turns, and then it has this one crazy big drop at the end. The finale is quite good, actually. It has some nice spinning moments, but most of the ride is bizarre. And it has a stupid long lift hill where, like, nothing is going on. And Tim, didn't you say this has the potential for removal soon?
They already teased it, so yeah, this could be very well removed as the next coaster, and they hopefully find a good replacement for it and keep like the soundtrack, because that's like the only good thing about it.
I do love the soundtrack, yeah. But I will say, like, this definitely is outdated. This needs to go, in my opinion. It has its fans, but I think it's like very, very weird. Whoa! Climbing up the lift of Euro-Mir. This thing literally takes like 7 minutes. It's ridiculous. The best part about the ride is the music. I love the soundtrack. Dun, 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 dun. All right, we're heading outdoors, guys. That lift hill literally took forever.
It was very odd.
And it's about to get a whole lot hotter. The views of Voltron are amazing, though. Look at this coaster, dude. Woo, I can't wait to ride that. Oh.
Guys, this is so cool. We're actually quite a ways up here.
We are. It's a very tall coaster. It's just like, what is it doing?
Kind of fun. Hey, you can see us in the mirror. That's awesome.
Oh, it's a little scary, actually.
Yeah, it kind of is. As we're starting to pick up a little more speed here.
We're going backwards down the largest drop on the ride. I'm gonna point my camera the other way. Look at this thing.
Get ready.
Oh no! Oh! It's quite rough, actually. And then we're gonna go forwards.
Yep.
Whoa! So weird.
Did we lock?
Oh, yeah, we did.
That's so cool.
Woo!
Going up and around.
Oh my gosh.
It was worst pop influence, question mark?
Whoa!
And we're going around again. Oh! Nice. Good tunnel. Some cool rock work. Photos.
Wow. It's intense.
That was forceful. Whoa! And we're stopped. Very nice. I like that.
That's a weird one. Euro-Mir, what a weird one. I don't know if I'm a fan of that, honestly. I know it has its cult following, but personally I just think it's like very random. It doesn't really do anything, and it's rough. So in my opinion, it's pretty forgettable, and one of the weaker coasters at Europa Park, in my opinion. I actually think I liked it more the first time I came here. Now I kind of really just don't care for it, and I think it really should be on the way out. It's very outdated.
I don't really like it. Like, the bump into the brake run is horrible. The soundtrack is cool.
Yeah, that's the best part, for sure.
And that's it. Like, I don't like this ride at all, so...
I like the part until the first drop, so it's something.
It definitely is. This is just stupidly breathtaking. I mean, you wouldn't believe that we're in a theme park when you go into the Switzerland section of the park, which is one of my favorites just because of how quaint it is. It isn't necessarily as big as some of the others, but it's amazing. This one is like so tucked away and cute. There's a whole chocolate shop here with some amazing sweets. You got the water flowing on by. It's just amazing. A much bigger section is the France area right next door. Of course, they had to go all out for this as well because the park is actually very, very close by to France. It attracts a lot of people from the Strasbourg area, I imagine. I think we're gonna grab some food too. One thing I love about the French area is there's a lot of cool cafes and bakeries just lying around, just like in France.
Hi, I'm Franz Brötchen bitte. Und eine Hefebrezel.
This is a Berliner pretzel. Very cool. Oh, it's so sweet. I love this. It's literally like a donut pretzel. Tim, what is this made out of?
This is like filled with like cinnamon and sugar.
It looks kind of like a croissant to me.
It's like very popular in like northern Germany.
Oh yeah.
These can be so good if they are made right.
It's so doughy. I love this.
Yeah.
I love all the fountains around here, and there's a couple ducks swimming around. Tim just showed me that this happened at Europa Park once.
This set that Poseidon, this is so funny.
Next up is going to be the legendary Voletarium, a super fun flying theater attraction. If you've done Soarin' at the Disney parks, it's very much like that, except you're going around European nations. So it's really a great ride. Unfortunately for this, I won't be able to take you guys on board, not because the park doesn't allow it, but because the actual imagery copyrighted me last time in 2022. But I'm still going to do it, and I'm still going to review it because it's a great ride and one of the 3 big dark rides that I love in Europa Park. Josiah, what'd you think?
I liked it a lot. It caught some really cool smells in there, and the screen itself was pretty sharp. I thought it was good.
It's one of those rides I love, but I have to say it is so similar to Soarin' at the Disney parks, I don't even know what to think. It's kind of hard for me to praise that entirely because it was definitely not Europa's original idea, and I feel that way about a lot of other attractions in this park. And also, I think it's a little weird that the scents on this don't really match your environment. I don't know why you're smelling mint in the Arctic. Nonetheless, I really like the sights. The ride system's great, and the scents are very strong, so it is a very fun ride. We've got another cool dark ride to do in the Italy area. This is Geisterschloss, which just recently reopened as Geisterschloss Castello del Medici. This is like very similar to Haunted Mansion. So yeah, this park really just copies the ideas, but they add their own twist on it. This one is not like as similar to Soarin' as Voletarium is, but yeah, it's pretty cool. It's like honestly like the rated R version of Haunted Mansion. Geisterschloss is a very dark iteration of Haunted Mansion. It's actually like fairly creepy. There's some weird stuff on that. I didn't film a ton of it. It is very dark in there. The GoPro wouldn't pick up much, but I got some iPhone shots to make up for it.
You obviously can't deny that they took inspiration on Haunted Mansion, but like this ride still has its own identity. It's so weirdly and creepy. The storyline doesn't make any sense, but other than that, it's a fine ride. You can do it. It's always a walk-on, so I appreciate that.
I like it because it's a bit more darker than like Haunted Mansion.
Very cool. Pretty unique spin on what I think was probably a lot of inspiration taken from the Haunted Mansion. Some similar effects, but overall the ride was unique in its own right, and it was pretty cool.
We're about to get on Silver Star up next, which is actually the tallest and fastest roller coaster in the entire country of Germany. Ballagrim Aviart Hyper. Off we go on Silver Star, Europa Park's tallest and fastest roller coaster, along with the country of Germany's. It's also one of the few coasters in Europa Park not manufactured by Mach Rides. It's a B&M. I am excited to see how this is riding. All right. Whoa! Whoa! Woo! Oh, nice! Woo! Yeah, no trims! Woo! Woo! Yes! This is running good. Whoa! Woo!
All right, here we go.
Oh, nice! Ah! Woo! Oh! Ah! Woo! Whoa! Ah! Oh, man. That was actually running quite good.
Oh, yeah.
I enjoyed that. Silver Star is good fun. It's not my favorite B&M Hyper by any stretch of the imagination, but it is good. It has good floater airtime in the first half, and actually some surprising moments of ejector, as well as some fast pacing in the second half. So the second half, in my opinion, stands out a lot more than the first, but nonetheless, the whole ride is fun.
Did I hear my name?
Yes.
Yeah, Silver Star was awesome. Like Mark said, definitely not my favorite of the hypers, but it is good fun, has good elements. And the second half actually picks up, and I was surprised by a few pops of airtime I had there toward the end.
Second half is definitely better than the first.
It was really fun. I actually enjoyed it a lot. No complaints, just I've ridden better, but it doesn't mean it's a bad ride. I thought it was great.
Next up is going to be Eurosat Can Coaster, which is this indoor Space Mountain-esque coaster inside of the Epcot ball. A lot of history this ride.
They retracted 2018 or 17, and we themed it also.
Up we go on Eurosat Can Coaster, indoor coaster inside of the Epcot ball. We're climbing up the Eiffel Tower right now, unreal. Eurosat was great. I really like that. It's so smooth and amazing pacing for a family coaster. It shares a lot in common with Space Mountain, which was probably intentional because of how much this park likes to steal ideas from Disney parks. But nonetheless, I really enjoyed it.
Oh, hell yeah, that was so good, but it was so hot in there.
Yeah, they need AC
Yeah.
in that thing.
Definitely.
We have made it into the Dutch area because next up is going to be my favorite dark ride at Europa Park, Piraten in Batavia. This ride has a really interesting history because it originally opened in 1987, again by Mock Rides, but then it burned down in a fire in 2018 and they had to rebuild it, and now it's very different from the old version from what I understand. It reopened in 2020. I have already experienced this attraction, but I absolutely love it and I can't wait to do it again. And I can't wait for, where is he, Josiah, to get on it.
I'm very excited. This looks really cool.
Bro, look at this.
Wow, unreal. Randomly in the middle of the path. So yeah, this is like the Pirates of the Caribbean type ride that they have here though. It's fantastic. Let's do it. It's time for Piraten in Batavia. I'm so excited for this. Down the drop! Oh, wow, what a reveal. That room is phenomenal. Wow.
That's pretty dope.
I don't even know what's happening. Just like Pirates of the Caribbean, you have to have the ships.
And the wall.
Oh, cool. Yep. Oh, it's pissed. Oh, there it is. It smells like cinnamon. Oh, yes. I love this room.
Oh, the smell.
That was awesome. That is an outstanding ride. Piraten in Batavia, that is, like I said, the best dark ride at Europa Park and one of my favorite rides here in general. And with that, I think it's the one Disney counterpart, because it is like Pirates of the Caribbean, that you could argue is actually better. I personally would take Pirates at Disneyland still over that, but I think it would be fair for someone to prefer that to Pirates at Disneyland. Certainly, I think that's better than Pirates at Magic Kingdom. It's a really, really nice ride. I love that so much.
Yeah, it was good. I thought it was really fun. I definitely would still pick Pirates for sure. It's not much of a debate for me, but it was still a really good ride.
I love this ride so much. I might even prefer it to the one at Paris and Tokyo. It's in my top 10 dark rides for sure.
We just grabbed some food at that Asian spot. This looks so freaking good. And you got a view of Piraten in Batavia as well. This is some sort of mango dessert. And then you got the noodles, beef, veggies. This looks amazing. I know you got like something very similar. While we're over here, it's a must to get Puffer Kiss. I absolutely love these. These are like little mini pancake bites. Kind of like what we had at Fantasyland.
Yeah, kind of. Oh, Mark. All right.
Next up, Blue Fire Mega Coaster. Finally getting on this, opened in 2009, was the original mock launch coaster. And this layout, it's not overly intense. However, I actually find it quite underrated. And it's clearly done very well for mock because they've cloned the crap out of this layout. Tons of them are operating around Asia especially, but there's none in America somehow. So I hope we get one at some point, but nonetheless, I'm really excited to get on it. Josiah, I know you've been very excited for Blue Fire, mainly just because it is actually one of the more iconic coasters in Europe.
Pretty much, yeah. As objectively, it's like, it looks fine, but the history of these things, I'm such a big enthusiast for the Chinese coasters, and there's a lot of these in that market. I'm just stoked to see what it does.
Let's do this! Blue Fire Mega Coaster. Oh, I forgot about this theming. Yeah, I love this to start the ride before the launch. Super cool. Oh!
Entschuldigung, jetzt haben wir ein Problem.
Come on! Yeah! Woo! Oh! Woo! Let's go! Oh my gosh! Whoa! Woo! ride. A very underrated coaster in my opinion. I really like that thing. Like said, I think Blue Fire is quite underrated by coaster enthusiasts. The GP seem to love this thing, and I don't blame them. It is a very fun ride. It may not pull the most positive forces, and it may not be the most intense ride overall. However, I find it to be very smooth, very comfortable, and it does have some nice inversions and airtime moments. Namely, the last roll is absolutely phenomenal and definitely the best part of the ride. I think it's up there as one of my favorite inversions ever, to be honest.
I liked it.
It's fun, right?
It's fun. It's just fun.
It's nothing overly crazy. It's just a pure fun coaster.
It's just
and very
purely
smooth.
fun. Yeah, purely fun.
I knew you
liked
were
it.
excited for it.
Yeah, no, it was good. And that roll at the end was really weird.
It's great. Made our way over to the Greece area, and before I just tell you guys why, just look at this theming. It's absolutely incredible. This is one of my favorite parts of the park for sure. Of course, home of Poseidon, a super cool mock water coaster that I won't be riding just because I already have been on it, and it's a hot day, so the line is quite long. Speaking of which, I think I'm gonna head inside that dome looking thing back there to check out an ice skating show. Looking forward to that a lot. Boys, last ride on Voltron Nevera here at Europa Park. I fell in love with this coaster today. I can't wait for this final ride because this thing is warmed up a lot. Whoa! Oh! Here we go! Oh! Yeah! Woo! Oh! Woo! Oh! Yes! So that ice skating show earlier was fantastic, and we just wrapped things up with the last ride on Voltron, which was running very well. Yeah, so overall, Europa Park really is a spectacular theme park. It really is no secret that it is. It has a reputation for a reason. I remember really liking this place last I came in 2022, but this time being able to take things at a leisurely pace, and I think I've enjoyed the park more as a result, getting to take in all the theming, the atmosphere, the ambiance, everything. It's a really spectacular park to just exist in, let alone ride the rides. I would say ride collection overall seems a little more focused on quantity over quality, but they still do have a few coasters I love and a few dark rides that I love. So there's enough here to justify a visit, absolutely. I mean, I would highly recommend it. It's one of the best parks that I've been to personally, and I can now confidently say that after what we've experienced this time around. But Josiah, what'd you think after a first time go?
Yeah, it was a great park. I definitely had to come back and spend more time. One day was pretty crammed, but we got it all done, and I was able to get the big attractions in, so I had a really good time, and Voltron was really cool.
Yeah, I just love this place. I decided to buy an annual pass now, so kind of the Disney copy, but it's great in its own way, so yeah.
And Tim got into a car accident earlier, so he is at the front going to figure that out. Therefore, you're not going to hear his conclusions, but you'll see him tomorrow in the next vlog. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you tomorrow from Legoland, Germany. Bye, everyone.